Good day, everyone. Time now for news weather today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. And if you're into the weather, you like to keep up with what's going on in your areas, you like what you see here, please click the J7409 in the bottom right-hand corner, subscribe, click the bell to make sure you get the latest weather news, forecast, and alerts. Starting out this morning, we've got a lot to cover. I'm going to make this as brief as I can for the most important information. Just remember, this will all probably change, but this is what it's looking like now. As we check the watches and warnings from Maine all the way down to Florida on the East Coast, everything's looking pretty good. We have some gale warnings out in the water, but other than that, everybody's looking really well on the East Coast this morning. When we come over to Iowa and Illinois, that's some fog, central and northwestern Illinois, the Quad Cities, eastern Ohio, all the way across central and east central Illinois. That's fog, okay? When you come down to Texas and you see this color, like the Texas, Houston, Galveston area, all the way over to Austin and San Antonio and down to southern Texas. This is fire watches. Fire watches. The humidity and all the conditions are right for wildfires to break out. And when we get to the red, this is just plain red flag warnings in Luckenbach, Texas and southern Plain, Texas, and it reaches all the way to southeastern Colorado and down as far as western Texas and southeastern New Mexico. Of course, these are just like they were yesterday. These are winter weather advisories and warnings, and Utah still has that avalanche warning going on in this area. One of the most important things I need to cover for you right now on this map is this area right in here. Western Texas, southeastern New Mexico, wherever you see this brownish gold color. What does this mean for you guys? Well, you guys are going to have some awfully strong winds. Category 1 hurricane winds. Yes, you really need to pay attention to this. Now, the high wind warning is in effect, okay, for this afternoon through mid-evening for southeast New Mexico plains, Davis Mountains, upper Trans-Pecos, and northern and central Permian Basin, and West Texas, where I just showed you on the map. All those areas I'll go back and show you right quickly before we get off of this in Texas are under this too, okay? Also, the Big Bend region of West Texas. Now, a strong upper level storm system is going to bring high winds and blowing dust to much of these areas today. Precautions to secure any loose objects should be taken now. The timing, late Sunday morning through Sunday evening. The winds should be coming out of the southwest. These are sustained winds, 45 to 65 miles per hour, with gusts of 85 miles per hour. Secure any loose objects that may blow around in the wind. The winds will be particularly hazardous at higher elevations, where the strongest winds are likely to occur. And people driving high-profile vehicles should strongly consider postponing travel until the wind subsides Monday, tomorrow. Severe turbulence near the mountains will be hazardous for low-flying debris. So, you guys in the area, sustained winds of 45 to 65 miles per hour with hurricane force winds in gusts of 85 miles per hour. And once again, that is any county from western Texas, southeastern New Mexico, over to western Texas, southeastern New Mexico in this area, all the way up to Texas and Oklahoma area, right in here, as we move over to northern and central New Mexico. All of you guys are under this high wind warning. Sustained winds 45 to 65 with gusts of 85 miles per hour. We will take a quick look at the graphical forecast for today. This is around 8 a.m. this morning. Everywhere you see yellow is fog, my friends. The light green is very light rain. The darker the green, the heavier the rain. And of course, same goes for blue for the snow in the areas that you see. We'll move up to around 11 a.m. You can see that down in Louisiana and also in Mississippi, the rain is picking up. And we've got a good chance of some more severe thunderstorms popping up, and I'll get to that in just a moment. We'll hop over to 2 p.m. this afternoon. You can see down in Texas and New Mexico the brown where the wind warning is I was just showing you. And at 5 p.m. this afternoon, the rain is moving on northeastward just a tad. A little bit of rain up in the Florida Panhandle going on. So let's check out right quick what tonight will look like at 8 p.m. As you can see, we go down to Georgia and Alabama. That red, that's severe weather. It's probably going to be just after dark good, around 8 p.m. tonight, when you may have those chances of severe thunderstorms pop up in this area. Could happen a little earlier, could happen a little later, might not even happen at all. That would be a blessing. But this is what it's looking like for 8 p.m. We'll go to 11 p.m. tonight. 2 a.m. in the morning, you see that that red does grow very much for Florida, also for Alabama and Mississippi. 5 a.m. in the morning, still going on. We got some light rain in Florida, along with that little edge in the panhandle of severe weather may be happening with thunderstorms and some fog. We've got rain all the way from Kansas over to South Carolina, as the next low is pushing the snow up north and in the central parts of the United States. What about the sky cover? Well, let's go back 12 hours and check that out while we're here. And we'll come over to 8 a.m. this morning. My friend Jaylene, let's get up here again. Sky cover, 8 a.m. this morning. My friend Jaylene, Diversity J here on YouTube. Great sky watcher. Love her a lot. Please make sure you get over and check her channel out. She has some really good video things in the sky that she keeps track of. Looking like though around 8 a.m. up in Ohio, you guys got beautiful blue skies. The timing may not be just right, but it's looking good for you. We come over to 11 a.m. You see where the clouds are, all that gray. 2 p.m. this afternoon, 5 p.m. this afternoon. We will click up right quick and try to get for tonight at 8 p.m. Still looking pretty clear in most of the northeastern quadrant of the United States. We will go to 11 p.m., 2 a.m., and 5 p.m. And now let's turn on the GFS model, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, and this is what's happening, folks. Showers and thunderstorms will develop across much of the southern plains and the Gulf states today as warm Gulf moisture transports northward over a stall front. Now, some of the storms may become strong to severe. The Storm Prediction Center has identified much of the southern plains and lower Mississippi Valley as having that risk for severe thunderstorms today. The area of strong convection will expand into parts of the southeast and southern mid-Atlantic by tomorrow morning as the surface front crosses the central U.S. and lifts through the southern Appalachians and mid-Atlantic regions and offshore by Tuesday. Now, as a result, the area of slight and enhanced risk for severe thunderstorms will shift as well, covering much of the southern central Appalachians and the surrounding area. Additionally, snow will be possible for parts of the Ohio Valley, northern mid-Atlantic, and southern portions of the Northeast by late Monday into Tuesday. Now, in the meantime, upper level energies moving around a deep upper level trough over central California, and it will move eastward to the lower middle Mississippi Valley and the southern plains by tomorrow. Rain and higher elevations of snow will continue over the Pacific Northwest coast through Monday morning, as well as parts of the northern Rockies. Snow will expand east out of the southwest and the central southern Rockies into the northern central high plains by this evening. Snow will be heavy at times for the portions of central and northern Rockies over the next couple of days. Now, winter weather advisories are in effect across portions of the Intermountain West and the Four Corners region. So far as the West Coast, well, it will be transitioning back to a prolonged wet period by the middle of the week. Portions of California will likely see long durations of rain that could lead to significant impacts, including debris flows, mudslides, and flooding. And this is what the precipitation types are looking like this morning for areas of the U.S. It set at 9 a.m. this morning. We will turn her on, let her run for just a tad as we watch the systems and the rain and snow move across the U.S. We're up now to 2 p.m. this afternoon. We can see where this rain's coming down in the areas that I just showed you that does have the chance of becoming severe by later. Okay, we'll check that out in just a moment also to see what it looks like. But I have to remind you guys, it can change from the time I do this forecast, but I will keep my eyes on it this afternoon. We're up to Monday now around 5 a.m. in the morning. We see what's going on. Everything is marching across as rain and snow at this time, and we are up to 10 a.m. now. We'll let it run on through until tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see what is looking like then with the severe thunderstorm activity going on. And now it is 6 p.m. Monday afternoon. We will stop it right quickly. We see all the rain going on from the mid-Atlantic to down south, mostly snow in the upper northern to western sections, a little bit of rain going on right in here. Now remember, these are thunderstorms, but they're not severe. This is just rainstorms right in here where you see now. This is set at around 8 a.m. this morning, Louisiana, Biloxi. Few splash and dash showers in Mississippi. We will turn this on. Remember, if you see any blue, that means severe. Severe thunderstorms. And I will try to stop it if I see some move along as we are now up to 3 p.m. this afternoon. I don't see any happening right yet anyway. Let's see, we'll turn her back on, let her run a little bit. And it's looking like, more than likely, by tomorrow afternoon we may have some. Just like the graphical forecast was saying. As we bring this up, we'll double check. I'm getting old, folks. I need a new pair of glasses, but I can't afford them, so we'll do the best we can. I do want to blow this up, though, to see if I do see any blue anywhere right now. I'm thinking Tuesday, late tomorrow or Tuesday. But like I say, some of these showers can pop up anytime today. All depends on the conditions in your area. Now I'm going to move this up myself to around 10 a.m. in the morning. That's looking like that might try to make into something. 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. As we come down, we can see what's going on in Florida. 1 a.m. Tuesday morning. We see a lot of stuff is off the coast, but would you look at that? Blue, 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 blue. The train has took off, people, from west of Montgomery, Alabama, all the way across into Georgia through South Carolina, Tuesday at 1 a.m. That's a train of severe weather. Who knows what might happen? Might even have a tornado. We'll have to wait and see. Like I say, all of this can change, okay? So, with that all said and done, each of you have a great day. I will keep my eyes on this stuff. Don't worry, and I'll put up alerts. I'll put up updates if I see anything that happens, if I catch it. You know, I do have a life. I do have to eat, take a bath, do everything just like you guys. But I'm going to do my best to keep you on top of everything. So, with that all said, do have a very, very good, blessed day. Thank you for watching and everything you do for me. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, make sure you get all the latest weather news, forecasts, and updates. I appreciate it a lot, and I love you for it. Peace, love, and kindness to all.